After winning the defamation trial, Depp has gotten back his lost reputation and money as well, but what about Amber Heard? Now that she has lost the trial, how is Amber Heard making money? What is Amber Heard doing now? While Johnny's value appears to be skyrocketing, Amber Heard's career is almost over, and it's a fact that the actress knows very well. When she realized she didn't have enough money to pay back Depp's $15 million after the verdict came in his favor, she filed a motion to appeal the verdict, and Depp fans aren't really happy with it. They've taken over Twitter to express their opinions and are outraged at this move made by Heard. One fan, while reacting to this news, wrote, "Now if Amber Heard can afford an appeal, even minus the bond, why couldn't she afford to pay the charities? Is her insurance still paying dispute the malice aspect? And why, if she just wanted to move on, is she the one not moving on? Many questions here." Another person tweeted, "Amber Heard deserves jail time for perjury. She lies about everything and stiffed the sick and dying children of the LA Children's Hospital, but has money from insurance to pay for her appeal? What's more important? Hashtag Amber Heard deserves justice. Hashtag Johnny Depp keeps winning." Another one noted, "Jury awards Johnny Depp $10.35 million in damages. An insurance company is suing to be absolved of over $8 million in legal fees due to willful misconduct. Today, an appeal was filed, which could take up to a year or more to conclude. So where is Amber Heard getting the money for all this?" For context, the actress promised a portion of the money to donate to a well-known charity. However, she never kept the promise. Claiming that she doesn't have money, Heard is trying her best to beat Depp and get what she has lost, and that's why she's going all out. According to the sources, at this point, she has nothing to lose and wants to tell all. So she's rumored to be writing a book to reveal some unheard news that could force more possible lawsuits, but it's been cleared by family law expert and author Drar Beichel that Depp and his attorneys will be reading and listening to everything that Heard states. If she crosses the line, which is likely, there's no question that will be hit with another defamation suit and end up right back in court. Before we continue any further, please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to be updated with more videos like this going forward. Now let's get back to our video. Amber Heard's post-trial interview. After the heavily publicized trial in which Johnny Depp won the case against Amber Heard, the actress had her first sit-down interview with NBC News' Savannah Guthrie to discuss a few matters. The Aquaman actress in her interview revealed that she still loves her ex, even though the past years have been quite bad. Heard and Depp got married in 2015 and parted their ways 2 years later. The actress said in her post-trial interview, "I love him." She continued, "I love him with all my heart, and I tried the best I could to make a deeply broken relationship work. I couldn't. No bad feelings or ill will towards him at all. I know that might be hard to understand, or it might be really easy to understand. If you've ever loved someone, it should be easy." In the same interview, the actress said that even though she has done a lot of mistakes and done terrible things, she's been truthful. She revealed, "To my dying day, I'll stand by every word of my testimony. I made a lot of mistakes, but I've always told the truth." His lawyer did a better job at distracting the jury from the real issues. "This is the most humiliating and horrible thing I've ever been through. I did do and say horrible, regrettable things throughout my relationship. I behaved in horrible, almost unrecognizable to myself ways. I have so much regret." She added that she freely and openly and voluntarily talked about what she did. While talking about the tapes that, according to Heard, were edited and misused, she said, "I talked about the horrible language. I talked about being pushed to the extent where I didn't even know the difference between right and wrong." She continued, "I will always continue to feel like I was a part of this, like I was the other half of this relationship, because I was. And it was ugly, and it could be very beautiful, and was very, very toxic. We were awful to each other. I made a lot of mistakes, but I've always told the truth." Amber Heard calls the verdict unfair. After the jury gave the verdict in Johnny's favor, Heard said that the jury doesn't have to get the blame for being on his side. She said, "I don't blame them. I actually understand. He's a beloved character and people feel they know him. He's a fantastic actor." She went on to say they had sat in those seats and heard over 3 weeks of non-stop relentless testimony from paid employees, and towards the end of the trial, randos, as I say. The actress also called out the whole talk making rounds on the internet as unfair. She continued, "I don't care what one thinks about me or what judgments you want to make about what happened in the privacy of my home in my marriage behind closed doors." She continued, "I don't presume the average person should know these things, so I don't take it personally. But even somebody who is sure I'm deserving of all this hate and vitriol, even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation. You cannot tell me that you think that this has been fair." That's it for today, guys. The trial might be over, but it seems like Amber Heard is far from being done with her ex-husband.